I'm Jack Harlan, and for 30 years everyone in Denver saw me as the guy who kept Denver General Hospital spotless. Mop in hand, navy uniform, name stitched over the pocket. My daughter Emily brought Ryan Caldwell home 18 months ago, and right away I felt the distance. Ryan came from old Colorado money. His dad ran a big investment firm downtown. He wore tailored suits and dropped Harvard Business School like it was casual conversation. I figured if he made Emily happy, we'd be fine. The first time we met, he looked right past me. "You're the hospital guy?" he asked, like the words didn't quite fit. I smiled, shook his hand, and said I kept the place running. He relaxed once he Googled the salary. From then on, every family dinner had the same polite wall. At Emily's birthday, he introduced me as the man who works at the hospital, never mentioning 30 years of loyalty or the staff who called me family. When they got engaged, his mother suggested I might feel more comfortable skipping the country club rehearsal dinner. Emily would whisper, "He doesn't mean it, Dad. Different worlds." 3 months before the wedding, they fell in love with a craftsman bungalow in the foothills, $1.8 million, mountain views. Perfect for the life Ryan pictured. I stayed quiet on the tour. The realtor did a double take when she saw me. "Wait, Jack Harlan of Harlan Properties?" I laughed it off. Ryan's posture eased again. The wedding day at the Broadmoor Country Club was picture perfect. White roses, string quartet, Rocky Mountains glowing at sunset. During the reception, Ryan pulled me aside near the bar. "Jack," he whispered, eyes scanning the room, "you need to disappear. You're embarrassing me." I just slipped him the cashier's check for $450,000, my gift so they could start debt-free. I folded the check back into my jacket, smiled, and said nothing. But I'd already called my attorney, Margaret Klein, that morning. Everything was ready. Instead of a scene, I waited until the toasts. When Ryan finished his speech about bridging different worlds, Margaret stepped up beside me with a simple folder. In a quiet voice that somehow carried, she explained the documents. Harlan Properties owned half the commercial real estate along the I-25 corridor, the new pediatric wing at the hospital I'd funded anonymously, and yes, the very bungalow they'd dreamed about. Title already transferred as a wedding gift. No rent, no strings. Just one request. Ryan spends 6 months learning the business from the ground up, starting with maintenance crews, the same way I started 30 years ago after my Army discharge. Ryan's face went pale. No shouting, no torn checks. Just stunned silence while Emily looked between us, tears in her eyes. Later that night, in the quiet of the garden overlooking the mountains, Ryan found me. "I was wrong," he said, voice cracking. "I judged you by the uniform, not the man. I'm sorry." I put a hand on his shoulder. "Son, respect isn't about titles. It's about seeing the person in front of you. Take the job if you want. Not because you have to, because you choose to build something real with my daughter." He did. 6 months turned into 2 years. Today Ryan manages our foothills developments, and every Sunday the four of us, Emily, Ryan, their little boy, and me, have dinner at the bungalow we now all call home. The lesson was simple and Colorado straight. Never underestimate the quiet ones. The real fortune isn't in bank accounts. It's in the family that finally sees you clearly. And sometimes the greatest gift you can give is the chance to grow together.